Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small, the Unconventional Attorney. Today I want to talk to you about choosing what to do next. Before I get to that though, I want to remind you, if you are not subscribed to the world's greatest law firm owner newsletter of all time, you should do so and can do so by going to unconventionalnewsletter.com. Every Sunday I send you some goodness, things I don't talk about here, secrets, tips, tricks, strategies. Unconventionalnewsletter.com. All right. So, as always, this is a conversation that I had. It was a question that I answered actually, that was asked to me, and I think it's something that we all run into often. It's something I know I've run into in the past, and it's the idea of you sit down, think about, and it's a good time to do it at the beginning of the quarter. What are my goals? What do I want to accomplish? What am I trying to do? You have these big things that you want to do. You have this big huge list, and then you think to yourself, okay, great. Like what do I do first? Do I work on them all at the same time? Do I work on them now? Do I work on them later? How do I pick which one to do first? How do I pick which one to do second? How do I cram everything into the limited time that I've got? Like, how do you make all these choices? I'm going to tell you what I do right now. So my response, and to give you a little bit more context, a little bit more specificity, this person basically said, I read through this book. It said you should identify sort of like the top 5 things that you should be, top 5 goals that you have for your business and things you should be doing, and then you should spend 60% of your time on accomplishing those 5 goals. Okay, boom. And she was concerned because she didn't have enough time to do that. She didn't know what to do first, and she was afraid that they were going to all be drug out, which is a reasonable thought. Okay, what I suggested that she do, and what I do, when I would suggest that you do, is you take those 5 goals, okay? And then within those 5 goals, I would order them 1 through 5. And the way that I would order them is one of 2 ways. A, which one can get me closest to my big goal fastest? Or B, which one can eliminate the thing that is hurting me from getting to my big goal the fastest? Does that make sense? So for example, if you need more time, how can you eliminate your time doing something? Or if you need to build out a Google Ads campaign, if that will get you where you want to go faster, then that goes up at the top of the list. Does that make sense? Once you have identified your 5 goals in order, then I would take that top goal and I would make that sort of my big goal, right, in quotation marks. And then I would identify the top 5 things that I could do on a daily basis to get that one goal accomplished as quickly as possible. Because the truth is, if you have 5 big goals or 5 really big things that you're trying to accomplish, to knock them out one at a time or to knock them out all together is going to take you exponentially longer than if you knocked each one out at a time. For example, one of my goals, let's take 2 of my goals for the quarter are this. Goal number 1 is to create a probate Facebook campaign. Okay, that's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is, I forgot what it was. I forgot what goal number 2 is. Let's just make up a goal. Let's say goal number 2 is to create an estate planning Facebook campaign. Okay. Now I can do it one of 2 ways. I could spend half an hour a day on each one of those, and it might take me 2 weeks to put those together. Or I could spend an hour a day on just one, and I could have one done in like 3 days, and then I could have the other one done in 3 days after that. So not only do I have the one running while I'm building the other one, but they both get done faster. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Because within each of those goals, you're gonna have 5 things that you're gonna be working on to get that goal accomplished. So take your big goals, write them down somewhere so that you can see them, see what you want to do and see where you want to go. Then break those down and pick the one thing that's in front of you the most. What's the biggest obstacle in your way, or what's the biggest thing that's gonna get you to your goal the fastest? Then work just on that one thing, okay? I like to think about it as in terms of like kinks in the hose. Like what is the kink in the hose that's closest to you, that if you unlock that kink, right, and let the water flow, it will give you the biggest bang for your buck. All right, that's it. The key though is keep doing stuff, right? Even if you're doing your 5 things, if you're doing them slowly, at least you're doing something. Just don't look at your list and do nothing. That's the worst thing that you can do. All right, that is it. As always, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you know someone needs to hear this, please share it with them. If you have a question or comment, please leave it. And if you are not subscribed to the world's greatest law firm owner newsletter of all time, please go to unconventionalnewsletter.com. That is it for today. I am Christopher Small. I am the Unconventional Attorney. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you again.